My mother, Joanne Finnegan, grew up here on Martha's Vineyard in West Tisbury with her great-grandfather, William Smith, who came over from Scotland. She graduated from the Tisbury School, and after that she got a job with the Marine Hospital as a medical secretary. She loved working in the Marine Hospital. It was such a wonderful place. She would do the intakes for all the patients, make sure everybody had what they wanted, keep records on all of the patients. And one day, a young man named William Hall was admitted to the Marine Hospital, and he was very sick. He was in the Coast Guard stationed in Woods Hole, and it was really the closest hospital at the time. So he was, I believe he had dysentery, but I don't know the exact details. And he was admitted, and she did his intake that day. And the way they tell it, or they told it before their deaths, was just that they fell in love right away. And that night of the intake, Shirley Kennedy, who was my mom's best friend, her maid of honor in her wedding, my mom came home from work and called Shirley and said, "Shirley, you have to come see the cutest guy, just got admitted to the hospital." So she and Shirley that night after hours came in the back door and snuck in and observed him while he was sleeping so she could show Shirley how cute he was. As he started to feel better, he would watch her, and he could see her coming and going as he lay in his hospital bed. And one day he got up the courage to ask her for a dictionary, and he just couldn't think of anything else that she might have that she would be able to bring to him. So he asked her for a dictionary. She of course brought him a dictionary, and he said, "You know, I'd love to see the island. I'm feeling a little bit better. Do you think you could show me around?" And she said, "Sure." So they went around, and he fell in love with the island instantly, and they drove around West Chop, and they stopped at the flagpole on West Chop, and that's where he kissed her for the first time. They fell in love at first sight at the Marine Hospital, and then around the island had their first kiss, and eventually fell in love even more and decided to get married, and they were married in 1951, all because of the Marine Hospital and that fateful day where he was admitted not feeling great. Probably thought it was the worst day of his life, and it ended up being the absolute best day of his life.